Pixel 7 handsets are on the way, and has set the date as October 6th for the big reveal. But despite being only a couple of weeks away from its official announcement, there's plenty of information we still don't know about these phones, but a new benchmark listing for the Pixel 7 Pro have just filled in a few details for us. As per Android developer Kuba Wojciechowski, who spotted the listing, the new generation Tensor processor inside the upcoming Pixel phones is set to offer an overall performance upgrade of around 10% over the ones inside the Pixel 6 series. Graphics tasks, however, could see improvements of up to 20%. That graphical upgrade should make the Pixel 7 phone significantly better at gaming and computational photography, although day-to-day tasks won't feel all that faster in comparison to the Pixel 6 phones. While on paper, the chipset upgrade in the Tensor 2 might not be all that impressive, something that's been rumored before, but Wojciechowski argues that manufacturing improvements will mean that the Pixel 7 Pro will be more power efficient than its predecessor. This means we should expect longer battery life and higher performance speeds more often than the Pixel 6 series. While admitting that the second generation Tensor processor is way slower than the competition in these benchmark scores, Wojciechowski also points out that thermal solutions, software optimization, as well as other miscellaneous components also take a big part in delivering good UX and overall performance. One other tidbit from this benchmark leak is that the Pixel 7 Pro is likely to feature 12 gigs of RAM, just like the Pixel 6 Pro before it. Once we have these phones in our hands ready for testing, we'll be able to let you know exactly how the levels of performance compare to the previous models. While benchmarks can certainly be useful in measuring the raw performance of a phone, they don't necessarily simulate how consumers actually use their phones from day to day. In other words, we're not getting too worried that the new Tensor chipset is looking like a relatively minor upgrade. The processor is expected to be based on a 4nm architecture, which essentially means more computing power packed into a smaller space. It should be able to perform better without drawing as much heat, compared to the 5nm chipset inside the Pixel 6, the Pixel 6 Pro, and the Pixel 6a. It also seems as though Google is upgrading the Tensor processing unit on this new chip, which means AI-related tasks including voice recognition and the Magic Eraser tool will be handled better and also expected to run faster, which is potentially going to have more of an impact on how the phone feels to use. The case can be made that modern-day flagship phones have processors with performance levels that most consumers don't actually need. For example, Apple just launched the non-Pro iPhone 14 models with processors almost identical to those inside the iPhone 13 series, and they're still very fast and offers completely similar performance in day-to-day usage with the Pro models. As mentioned earlier, there's more to the smartphone experience than raw CPU performance, and other factors such as software optimization, which Google is very good at, also plays a massive role. With that said, do consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated with all the latest news regarding the Pixel 7 Pro, and I'll see you guys on our next video.